Everyone, this is Jay Harris coming to you from Tom's Trading Room. In this video presentation, I'm going to go over one of the new tools in the money calendar, and that is specifically what's called Money Holidays. I did a previous video, as I click on the money calendar icon, on the money clock. Look for that in the video libraries in the tools. What I'm going to do now is focus on the money holidays. Let's click on that button, and I'm going to minimize the screen yet again just to bring in a better view of the page. So I've clicked on Money Holidays, and what you see here is a majority of a blank space. What we're going to do is over here on the left-hand column, type in the information that we want to do research on. And what Money Holidays is going to accomplish for you is a means to looking up a particular stock or ETF and seeing how well they perform on average over a specific amount of days prior to, after, or a combination of before and after a specific holiday. What you'll see here in the holiday line item box, you can choose any of the 9 major holidays that we have here for you to choose from. First, we have to enter in a stock, or an ETF, and I'm going to type in the SPY so that we can take a look over the past 10 years. That's the look back years. You can go up to as many as 20 or as little as just the past year. Let's leave it on the default of 10. We're going to choose a holiday. The next upcoming holiday is Good Friday. That's April 14th. Now what we can do is look at how well the SPY has done going into Good Friday, how well it's done after Good Friday, or you can use a combination of days before and days after. The scan type right here allows you to do that. If you click before, you can set the days before with this line item here. You can click on the arrow and adjust the days, or you can left click and drag it, or click on there anywhere and set the days. I like to just click the arrows, and I'll get up to, let's go 15 days before, because what we're looking at is trading days. So this is 15 trading days before Good Friday, and since Good Friday is closed today and up until the 14th, or rather the 13th, the last trading day before the holiday, is 15 days. And I will leave it as such. If you go bracket, this is before and after, so you'll set, or if you have it as it is now, it's 15 days before, 10 days after. You can move it to an equal amount where it's 15 days before and 15 days after. Leave it on bracket and click submit. But I'm going to go back to before. We're just going to focus on SPY, the 15 days before the Good Friday holiday. Click on submit, and it may take a minute or two for the box here that's blank to populate. And the way it's going to sort first and foremost is by the average percentage move from highest to lowest in descending order. Now you'll notice over here it says that it's showing 10 rows, and there's a total of 14. It's showing you 1 through 10 of 14, so there is a second page to go through if you want. But right now this is the average move over the past 10 years over these 14 days for the SPY going into Good Friday. And it says the average profit over those past 10 years over this 14-day date range is $1.93 or 1.93 points. Oh, real quick, if you want to look at that next page, you can go to the go-to page, type in page 2, hit enter, and it'll bring in the rest there for you. Let's change it back to the first page. And if you want to look up the specifics on any of those specific rows of information, any column that you have across here, you can click on and bring up the information. Real quick though, before I do that, if you would rather not sort by the average percentage move from highest to lowest, you want to see what the average profit or the highest average profit from highest to lowest is, just click on the average profit column heading twice. The first time will go lowest to highest, and the second click will be highest to lowest. So here we have an average of a 1.93, but the accuracy you'll see is only 70%, whereas when we went by average profit, or excuse me, average percentage, and again you click on it twice to get the highest to the lowest, the 1.88% highest average percentage move is another 70% accuracy. So if you like this one down here, this is a 90% accuracy, well then let's just click on the accuracy column heading. Click on it twice for highest to lowest. So you get a 90% accuracy over the 6 days prior to Good Friday for the SPY. The average profit is $1.28. It's not quite the $1.70 or $1.90. So it's just a matter of your preference. Do you want a higher percentage accuracy with the possibility of a lesser average profit move, or will you sacrifice a little bit in the accuracy for a little bit higher profit? That's for you to determine, you to decide, but the tools allow you the research to be able to confidently make that decision with the proper knowledge that you need. So again, I just clicked on the average percent twice to go the average or the highest average percentage move to the lowest. Now on the actual line item itself, just left click on it and you will see that it brings up a bar underneath that is familiar to you guys that have used Money Calendar. And as I've shown you in the Money Clock on the other video, you have what's looking like a histogram bar, and it shows you the last 10 years. So let's go ahead and hover over the bar. Now you'll see a percentage number there. It says 2.42. That's the percentage move for that particular year, not the average percentage that you see in the column heading or in the grid display up top on the 10 to 14 different choices. If you want to look at that specific year and what it did, left click on that bar and you'll bring up a candlestick chart to the right of that with a representation of what that stock or ETF move did over that date range for that year. Now if you want to go to a different stock or ETF using the same parameters, you can just click in the stock symbol box up here and type in whichever you like, AAPL, and click on submit again. So long as you don't change anything, you're going to be looking at 15 days before Good Friday, looking back to 10 years, and click submit. And it may take a little bit of time to refresh and reset, and it's done that now. And here we see an average percentage. Let's click on that twice to go highest to lowest. We have 4.57%. An average profit of $1.51, 90% accuracy. You want to click on that line item, and there's your bars again. You can click on the actual specific bar for a specific years and bring up the candlestick representation like we've done on the SPY previously. Now, if you want to overall reset or do a new search with new parameters, you can always just click on the Money Holidays button and go back to the original screen. That is a little bit quicker than the Money Clock, as it's not that extensive in comparisons to that other tool, but now you have the information and a quick down and dirty as to how to look up and search for pending stock or ETF moves with each of these tools under the different time intervals that you wish. See you on the next video, folks. Any questions or concerns, follow up with us at support@tomgentile.com. Bye for now.